Hi there, Taurus. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a reading for the month of April. It will be a general reading, Celtic role spread. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. So, without further ado, let's dive in. Okay. In your current energy, for that month, you'll be having 8 of Pentacles. You'll be working hard, or you will be working hard. In your challenge area, you've got 10 of Cups. Interesting. Maybe you don't get fulfillment from your hard work. Not really sure. In the area of what you don't know, you've got Knight of Swords. In your recent past, you've got the Magician. In your crown area, you've got 10 of Swords. Something is ending, and you are aware that it ended. In your outcome, in your immediate future, we've got 5 of Cups, disappointment, sorrow. Okay. In the area of how you see yourself, you still appear as the Emperor. In your external area of how others sees you, as the Hermit, you might be quiet through the month of April. In the area of your fears, we've got 4 of Wands. Very interesting energy. And in the final outcome, we've got the Hierophant, which is you, Taurus. I'm also going to pull some clarifiers on your recent past, your immediate future, and the outcome. Trying to find out what you are manifesting. Is it related to love, commitment, or work related matters? Let's see. So the Magician is clarified with the Sun. So you're just manifesting happiness in your life. How about the 5 of Cups? Why do you feel disappointed that something did not work out the way how you wanted it to be? Queen of Cups, something to do with your emotions. So water energy is clarified with water again. Interesting. And the final outcome, why are you appearing as you? Yeah, I feel like this is not related to work. This is more related to something to do with another person. The Hierophant is clarified by 2 of Swords. I'm also going to pull out an animal oracle spirit card. Okay. Pull out Monology cards. And an angel card. Oh, what? I think I made something. Okay, so last but not least, I'll pull another King card. Let's see what we should know in the month of April. So in the month of April, you're appearing as someone who is really working towards something. Not entirely sure whether it's something to do with your pentacles. But the thing is that so far we've got the only card, actually two cards, which has something to do with money. Majority of the rest of the cards is something to do with your own happiness, family matters, another people, something to do with commitment as well, marriage, happiness. We've got so many cards of family life, and it feels like you are trying to manifest happiness in your life, but as you do so, you also fear to experience true happiness for some reason. Check whether this is also the 11-11 card. So yeah, as you can see, there are like two wands here and two wands there. It could be, this card could be interpreted as a card of marriage, but it could also be interpreted as you moving to another stage in something which is bringing fulfillment, contentment in your life. You'll be successful for something, but it feels like you fear that for some reason. You may be also making some progress in your work related matters throughout the month of April, which is great, or you just been focusing way too much on something and you've been putting the hard work, but for some reason you may not be getting the results that you were hoping to get. And this is the reason why it's difficult to feel that true fulfillment in life. And maybe this is the reason why you're also, it feels like you are disappointed for something. Maybe disappointed of controlling your emotions, because this is the Five of Pentacles were also clarified with the Queen of Cups, and this is someone who is quite switched on when it comes to emotions, being emotionally intelligent, in control of your emotions, someone who is confident as well in terms of expressing themselves. So yeah, but we'll get to that later. So in your currently in your challenge area, it feels like, as I said, it's difficult to experience happiness, and this is something to do with your manifestation not fully working out, because you truly wanted to manifest happiness in your life, and to unlock this inner child, or the period where you felt truly happy. And I don't know about you guys, but usually kids are probably the purest form of human beings, I guess. And this is the stage in your life where you don't fear any fear of anything. You're not envy of other people's situation or circumstances. You're present in the moment and trying to just have the best day of your life. Or maybe you manifested something that you thought that will bring happiness in your life, but at the end of the day, it didn't, or it won't fulfill you like how you imagined will do so. In the area of the things that you're not aware, something is coming towards you, and it's charged. This is the fastest knight in the Taurus deck, and this is all to do with something being action, with speed, with ambition, determination. Maybe you're so focused on achieving something that you just forgot or don't know how to enjoy yourself. Or you're trying to manifest something in your life that you think would have brought joy, but the truth is that whatever you're trying to manifest is no longer serving you. The story of this card is that the guy lost his taste for wine. But the thing is that he's not enjoying drinking wine anymore, and so he's so focused on all these 3 spilled cups of wine that he can't just see what's behind which of the 2 cups will, and that will bring a completely different perspective in his life. All he has to do is just turn around and new opportunities will come his way. And it could be the case that these new opportunities will be something even better than the 3 cups that spilled here. In your crown area, or the area that you're aware of, we've got 10 of swords. Something could have ended for you, but I feel like whatever ended, it was for your own good. And the thing is that yes, he has 10 swords on his back, but he's also making the sign of blessing. So it feels like that although that something ended, it was supposed to end, and no matter of fact, it's a blessing in disguise in one way or another. I know that it's difficult to describe it in such a way, especially when you're going through something like that, but yeah, there is a transformative energy here, which will put you, or maybe you might be appearing in other people's eyes as someone who is a little bit more isolated, just focus on themselves, they don't talk too much, they're focused on that end goal, and by doing so, they I really hope that you just take some action at the end of the day. And it feels like you will be taking action, or someone will be taking actions toward you, so it will more or less force you to go outside of that hermit mode. And it's interesting that these 2 cards are contradicting itself. So you've got the Emperor, which is a card which is so you appear as someone who is comfortable in their own skin, if that makes sense. But at the same time, you are also not sociable that much. You're not socializing with other people that much. And actually, this is one of the probably the best flex that you have in order to show how confident you are. If you're confident just by your own self, it means that the only person you need to be happy in life is just yourself. You don't need other people. I know it may sound harsh, but being confident to that level actually is what making that individual attractive as well, because by doing so you don't rely on other people to, or you don't have high expectations, or at the same time you also don't you don't expect somebody else to come in, bring joy in your life. You can do that yourself. In the area of your fears, we've got 4 of Wands, and this is card of again of happiness, something being victorious, successful at something, passing through the gate, everyone is cheering you up for something. Maybe you're just you just fear to feel stable, but this does not make sense because you're already quite stable. You're the Emperor. That's the father energy in the archetype. Yeah, it could be the case that you're just taking on new leadership in whatever area of your life that you're working on, and you're doing so well that at some point maybe you may fear the success from it. In the final outcome, we've got the Hierophant, and this is Taurus card, Taurus energy. This is something to do with tradition. We have a lot of cards here which connects to potential relationship. It could be the case that you, this is also a card of marriage. Actually, these two cards, maybe you're afraid of getting married or being in a commitment relationship with something. Yeah. Or you could be also doing something in life that teaches other people to do things. Yeah, but the Hierophant on this card is basically the person that the divine counterpart of Hierophant is the High Priestess, and both cards are the bridge between the universe and Earth, basically. And looking at these two cards, your recent past and the outcome, it feels, you can see that both cards, the Magician and the Hierophant, it feels like they are trying to communicate between the universe and Earth, where we are all. So maybe you're just trying to create that bridge that is manifesting whatever you're trying to manifest in life, which bring me to the conclusion that whatever you are trying to achieve is very likely to be successful. The Hierophant was clarified with the Two of Swords, and this is a card of making decision between either one thing or another, but at the same time I feel like that's although that she has to make a decision between this and that direction, I feel like that she's blindfolded, and she's been always thinking that there are two solutions to something, where indeed there could be another solution which may bring that person to the end goal, which is the island behind. So yeah, and this now makes sense, because the Hierophant is card of tradition, always thinking in a similar way for achieving X, Y, Z, and this card is more or less the same. So I had the feeling that even though that you've been thinking that there is always one or two ways of making things possible, it could be the case that all you have to do is just go and start thinking outside the box, and you may come up with more creative solution to whatever you're trying to achieve in life. So let's go to your oracle cards. Yeah, the oracle cards see the big picture. Yeah, think outside of the box, look at your situation from a different perspective. Take this time off to do your research, as well as to just be with yourself, think of a plan and execute it in order to manifest what you want in life. Let's see what does the Monology card say. Your dreams need a practical plan. So full moon in Taurus. So you've got a Taurus Monology card in the season of Taurus, which is great. So it could be also the case that you're just not having a specific plan. Everything, it could be just in your mind, and without putting it into paper, or like without having clear steps of what you need to do next. Sometimes it's difficult to just take action and execute things, and by doing so you are also risking of being too stuck in your dreamy world, and by doing so sometimes opportunities, wish fulfillments sometimes disappear. The light may shut down, because the hermit, he is carrying the star, which is a card of wish fulfillment. So I had the feeling that all you have to do throughout the month of April is just to have laser focus, write things down, have a clear vision of what you need to do. Because it tells me that in your mind, you know exactly what you need to be truly happy. So yeah, it could be just a matter of not just dreaming about it, but taking actual physical actions against it. Your angel card number says look for a sign, and let's see what that sign could be. Royal heart. So you've got also royal heart. So it's difficult to actually put these two together. All these cards more or less tells me that whatever you're trying to achieve is something to do with relationship, and it doesn't mean to be a romantic relationship. It could be just a relationship with other members of your family, maybe something to do with your father as well, or masculine energy, type of energy. By having said so, again, the gender here doesn't really matter. It could be any gender, female, male. You may be trying to achieve, improve situation with another person who appears to be quite emotionally intelligent, quite switched on in terms of their emotions, expressing themselves. But yeah, unless you put step by step what you feel like the plan is, and you might get a sign, and look at that. Another another card which is quite similar, and looks like the person acts as a bridge between above and below. So now you've got three cards which are more or less manifesting the same thing, bringing something from above to the to our present moment. So yeah, that's what I've got for you, Taurus. I hope this makes sense in one way or another. If it does, please smash the like button, subscribe to my channel. Yeah, I'm hoping to get to 300 subs, so thank you for everyone who subscribed and is a regular. So yeah, see you next time. Peace.